So in the last class, in the last session, uh, I take on the spreadsheet decision logics. So in that I have uploaded the video recording together with the comprehensive activity discussion. And today, so we'll be looking at the summarization of what we have done and also looking into the class activities, most importantly. So when it comes to the decision logics, I told you from the very beginning, this is applied in a context where we have to test a particular condition or maybe several conditions. So මම කිව්වා decision logics කියන එක basically අපිට තාලා සැලකිල්ලට ගන්නේ යම්කිසි condition එකක් අපිට test කරන්න තියෙන වෙලාව. ඒකට යම්කිසි condition එකක් satisfy වෙනවා නම් මොකක්ද outcome එක? එහෙම නැත්නම් මොකක්ද outcome එක? So whether it's satisfied, what is the outcome? If it is not getting satisfied, what must be the outcome? For example, you may be facing a particular interview, maybe for the enrollment of a particular course. So then what if you pass the test? What if you fail the test? So that is about the decision logics. So accordingly, we went on discussing several if functions, starting from the basic if function. So there I have explained you in the basic if function, what we can do, we can basically test one condition, right? So if that particular test is satisfied, what is the outcome? If not, what is the outcome? Then you are operating this if function. So several the Boolean operators you may have to use. So like equal sign, the not equal to, and the less than sign, the greater than sign, and the less than or equal and greater than or equal sign. So likewise, there are different Boolean operators which we may have to use throughout the course. And yes, thereafter we went on discussing a kind of interesting example relating to a motor vehicle importer. So there we have seen that they are importing several kinds of vehicle. Then we have seen which of these vehicles to be applied the luxury tax rate and which of these vehicles to be applied with the non-luxury tax rate. So අපි පෙළොව මේ වගේ class activity could discuss කරා, right? Then we expand our discussion to a situation. So far we have discussed about what if there is a one condition. One condition, what must be the two outcomes. But practically, when it comes to the business scenarios, you would find in some instances, you may have to look for the satisfaction of more than one condition. For example, there can be an instance where you have to satisfy two conditions. So in such an event, you cannot handle it using the if function, the basic if function. So you might need the support of another function, and that would be the and function or function. So therefore, we have coupled this and function and or function. Right? එතකොට සමහර අවස්ථා තියෙනවා උතරත් එක්ක මම කතා කරා අපිට ඒක මැනේජ් කරගන්න බෑ බේසික් if වලින්. මොකද බේසික් if වලින් අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් එක කන්ඩිෂන් එකක් ටෙස්ට් කරන අවස්ථාවක් විතරයි. හැබැයි කන්ඩිෂන්ස් එකකට වඩා වැඩි නම් අපිට සිද්ධ වෙනවා බේසික් if එකත් එක්ක and function එක එහෙම නැත්නම් or function එක යොදා ගන්න. එතකොට and function එකේ වෙන්නේ සියලුම කන්ඩිෂන් සැටිස්ෆයි කරන්න අවශ්‍ය වෙන අවස්ථාවක් නම් අපි එතෙන්ට ගන්නවා and function එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් දීලා තියෙන කන්ඩිෂන් වලින් එකක් හරි සැටිස්ෆයි වීම ප්‍රමාණවත් නම් අපි ඒකට ගන්නවා or function එක. Right? That is the application of O and N. And there was an activity, then I asked, if I'm not mistaken, for you to work this out. ඔයාලට මම මේක work out කරන්න කියලා කිව්වා. Yes. So did you work that out? ඒක ඔයාලා work out කරාද? So then we can look into that. So given below are conditions that an income earner should satisfy in paying a commission to a local authority. So local authority එකට commission එකක් ගෙවනකොට satisfy කරන්න ඕන conditions දෙකක් මෙතන තියෙනවා. A commission of 5% is payable if the income level is greater than 50,000. income level එක 50000ට වඩා වැඩි නම් commission එක ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. ඒත් එක්කම but less than or equal to rupees 250,000. ඒත් එක්කම 2,50,000ට සමාන හෝ අඩු වෙන්න ඕන. එහෙනම් ඊතර conditions දෙකක් තියෙනවා. එක පැත්තකින් කියනවා income එක 50,000ට වඩා වැඩි කට්ටිය, අනිත් පැත්තෙන් income එක 2,50,000 හෝ ඊට වඩා අඩු කට්ටිය. එහෙනම් මේ range එකේ තමයි මේ commission එක ගෙවන්න ඕන. Right? If the income is within the relevant range, the commission is to be paid on the amount that exceed 50,000. 50,000 ඉක්මවා යන ආදායමට අදාළව තමා commission එක ගෙවන්න ඕනේ, නැත්නම් 0. Develop a model to calculate the commission payable for a given income level. තොර දී ඇති ආදායම මට්ටමකට අදාළව commission එක ගණනය කරන්න කියනවා. So if you have managed that, yes, we can look into that. තලෙක් කරන්න අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන්. So the anyone that has attempted that, කවුරුහරි කරපු දෙක හරි ඉන්නවනම්, yes, you can show them. Yes, what about Dilshan? Did you do that? පුතා කරාද? Or even volunteers, that's perfectly fine. Anyone who has done that, you can voluntarily show your answer to the class, and depending on that we can discuss. ඒක බේස් කරලා අපිට discuss කරන්න පුළුවන් පුතාලා. Yes, as I told you in the very first class, so the some form of communication is pretty much required, and I see that today the attendance is quite low. So then we might have to look. So if this situation prevails, so certainly we might have to consider, yeah. Just anyone who has tried that? Yeah, without taking much time, yes, we have a lot more to do today, right? So if you have not done, yes, even do let me know, then we can look into that. තල කරගත්තද කරගන්න බැරි වුණාද? ක්ලාස් ඇක්ටිවිටීස් විතරද ફોකස් කරේ? මේ ලෙක්චර් එකේ මම කියව දේවල් කරේ නැද්ද කොහොමද? So if not, we can look into that. So come on, some form of communication is required. So if you have not done that, yes, do let me know. So if you have done that, then show them, right?
So I tried to do it, but the income levels are not specified, no, sir, so I couldn't do it.
Okay, good. So I appreciate that you tried to work that out, right? Okay. So then let us see that, right? Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. So if you couldn't do that, okay, let us see that together. Okay. Okay. Right. Let me take this activity and see how we are supposed to do that. So let me copy paste this. Okay. Right. So here, so you've been asked to develop a model. Model for what? So when a particular income level is given, right, this is your output. So when you input a particular income, right, depending on several conditions, right, when you input something over here, you must come up with the commission. So you need to have the commission. So that's a requirement. හරි මේක තමයි තාලා අපේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. අපි income level එකක් enter කරනකොට අපේ even we can take this income level as a kind of a input. Even it is better to keep in the output area නේ. output area එකේ තියෙනවා. Then what are the conditions? So there are threshold, right? What is the lower threshold? මොකක්ද lower threshold එක? Threshold that is 50,000 income. That is 50,000 income. ආදායම් 50,000 තමයි lower threshold එක. right? Then upper threshold එක, what is the upper threshold? That is upper level, upper income level, that is 250,000. 2,50,000. तर commission එක කීයද? commission 5%. तर අපි model එකක් කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දාලා input output අතර තියෙන relationship එකක් අපි බලන්නේ. එතකොට මේ inputs ටික අපි අඳුනගත්තා නම් ඒක that is easy for us. ඒක අපිට ලේසි. Yes, those are the important information, right? හරි. එහෙමනම් අපි මේ conditions වලට යටත්ව අපි යම්කිසි ආදායම් මට්ටමක් enter කරපුවම අපි නිකමට type කරමු 100,000. ඒකට අදාළ commission එක එන්න තමයි අපිට අවශ්‍ය. ඒතර අපිට පේනවා මෙතන condition එකකට වඩා වැඩි. එහෙමනම් පුතාලා අපිට මේක manage කරන්න බෑ basic if වලින්. ඒ වගේම මේ condition දෙකම satisfy වෙන්න ඕන. යම්කිසි පුද්ගලයෙක් මේ commission එක ගෙවන්න නම් එයා 50,000ට වඩා වැඩිපුර ආදායමක් ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒත් එක්කම එයාගේ ආදායම 2,50,000 හෝ ඊට වඩා අඩු වෙන්නත් ඕනේ. ඒකට යම්කිසි පුද්ගලයෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් 50,000ට අඩු ආදායම එයා ගෙවන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ වගේම යම්කිසි පුද්ගලයෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් 3ට වඩා වැඩි ආදායම එයා ගෙවන්නේ නැහැ. right? ඒකට ඒ විදිහට තමයි මේ commission එක behave වෙන්නේ. right? ඒත් එක්කම අපි commission එක ගෙවන්නේ 50,000 ඉක්මවා යන ආදායමකට. දැන් උදාහරණයක් විදිහට කෙනෙක්ට අපි හිතමු 75,000ක ආදායමක් තියෙනවා කියලා. ඒතකොට එයා 75,000ටම 100% කමිෂන් එක ගෙවනව නෙමෙයි. 50,000ට වඩා වැඩි වුණු ආදායමකට. ඒ කියන්නේ 75,000ක් නම් 50,000ක් අයින් කරපුවාම 25,000යි. ඒ 25,000ට අදාළව තමයි මේ tax එක ගෙවන්නේ. sorry මේ කමිෂන් එක ගෙවන්නේ. right? okay. So you know the conditions now. You can take a basic if function. The basic if එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් පුතාලා. ඒත් එකම අපිට පුළුවන් and function එකක් ගන්න. ඒතර මේක කරන දෙවිදියක් අපි කතා කරා. මට හිතෙනවා මේක convenient කියලා. දැන් මම and එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඒක කොතනක හරි cursor එක තියලා fx click කරනවා. හරි. දැන් මට logics ටික feed කරන්න පුළුවන්. මොනවද logics ටික? The first one, the income must be greater than the lower threshold. ආදායම වැඩි වෙන්න ඕනේ 50,000ට වඩා. right? වැඩි හෝ සමාන නෙමේ greater than කියලා තියෙනවා. ඒකට ඒවට පුතාලා හොඳට අවධානය යොමු කරන්න ඕනේ. right? ඊළඟ එකේදී ඒ ආදායමම අඩු වෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් සමාන වෙන්න ඕනේ 2,50,000ට. okay. logics එක enter කරා නම් අපි okay කරන්නේ නැහැ කියලා මම කිව්වා. just come to this if and click on that. come to the if and click on that. Then what is the value if true? If the value is true, how we are going to pay the commission? You are going to, let me open up a bracket and refer to the income, refer to this income. From that income, you need to deduct this lower threshold. 50,000ක් අයින් වෙන්න ඕනේ නේ. 50,000ට වඩා වැඩි ප්‍රමාණයනේ. You can even make it constant. And then close it. You can see that there the 50,000 comes. ලක්ෂයයි නම් 50,000යි. හරි. ඒකට අපි ඒක හරියට අරන් තියනවා. Then apply, multiply by the commission. F4. එහෙම නැත්තම් මොකද කරන්නේ? 0. That's it. Right? You can say okay. දැන් බලන්න පුතාලා මෙතන මොකද conditions වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? ඒකට අපි condition දෙකක් දුන්නා. යම් කිසි පුද්ගලයෙක්ගේ ආදායම 50,000ට වඩා වැඩි වෙන්න ඕන කියලා කිව්වා. ඒත් එක්කම ඒ ආදායම 2,50,000ට වඩා අඩු හෝ සමාන වෙන්න ඕන කියලා කිව්වා. මේ conditions දෙකම satisfy වෙනවා නම් 50,000ට ඉක්මවා යන ආදායම, මේ කියන්නේ lower threshold එකට වඩා වැඩිපුර යන ආදායමට 105ක් commission එක ගෙවන්න ඕන. එහෙනම් අපි මේක ඔන්න value if true. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ දීලා තියෙන logical test දෙකම satisfy වෙනවා නම් so what you are supposed to do? So if this test does not get satisfied for instance, if a particular person income is less than 50,000 or even greater than 250,000, for such person, they don't have to pay any. So it is 0. Say, okay. That's it. Now you can simply change this and see what is the impact. Say it's 250, it works, right? Then say it's 300,000. No, because it's greater than 250. Similarly, if you take 40,000, nothing, because it's less than 50,000. So what if it is 60,000? Yes, they may have to. That's your model. See whether it is clear. If there is anything that you are not comfortable, yes, do let me know. So this is what it is expected in the activity 2. Yes, sir.
සර් මෙහෙම ක්වෙස්චන් එකක් දුන්නාම සර් එතකොට අපිට ඉන්කම් ලෙවල් එක දීලා නැත්නම් අපි සිලෙක්ට් කරගෙන ඒ විදිහට නේද මොඩල් එක හදන්න ඕනේ එතකොට
අනිවාර්යෙන් yes පුතා. ඔව්. ඒතකොට මේක අපි යම් කිසි ඉන්කම් ලෙවල් එකක් ඇසියුම් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒතකොට මේක ඕනෑම තත්ත්වයක මේ කන්ඩිෂන් දෙකට අනුව ඔපරේට් වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක තමයි වැදගත්ම දේ. ඒතකොට අපි මේක මොඩල් එක ඩෙවලොප් කරාට පස්සේ මොන ආදායම දැම්මත් ඒක නිවැරදි ආන්සර් එක එන්න ඕනේ. ඒතකොට ඒක තමයි අපිට තියෙන වැදගත්ම කොන්දේසිය. Right? So this is how we usually develop them, right? Okay, good. Then similarly, if we take on the activity 3 එකක් මට මතකයි ඒකත් කරේ නැහැ පුතාලා. In a school relating to the online student evaluations depending on the response of the students. So this call එක online student evaluation තියෙනවා depending on the response of the student. A confirmation message need to be displayed as below. If the response of the person is yes or no, in other words, if the person has responded, the model need to indicate null value. And otherwise, the text message, the response must be yes or no. Right? ඒතර පුතාලා මේකවා දකින්න දැන් අපි මොනවා හරි ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එකක් ඔන්ලයින් වගේ ෆිල් කරනකොට සමහර ෆීල්ඩ්ස් තියෙනවා ඒවා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ෆිල් කරන්න ඕන කියලා තියෙනවා නේ. ඒතර අපි ඒවා ෆිල් කරේ නැත්නම් එතන මැසේජ් එකක් එනවා this field must be filled කියන එක නේ. ඒතර ඒ වගේ දෙයක් තමයි මෙතනක් තියෙන්නේ. යම් කිසි ක්වෙස්චන් එකක් අහලා තියෙනවා ඒකට එක්ක yes කියන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් නෑ කියන්න ඕනේ. right? ඒතර ඒ yes or no කියලා response එක දුන්නොත් null value එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ මොකුත් නැහැ okay කියන එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් message එකක් අපිය වෙන්න ඕනේ yes or no. Response must be yes or no. right? ඒතර මේ වගේ දෙයක් තමයි මේ question එකෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. So let us try that again. Right. So in school relating to the online student evaluation, yeah. So let us ask one question. Let's ask a question. Let's say it's a question that is directed can බලන්න පුතාලා question එකක් නිකන් online evaluation. Let's say for example, did you sit for the examination? Question එකක් තිබ්බා කියලා හිතමු. Did you sit the examination? Or did you take the English test? Did you take the English test? English test එක ගත්තද කියලා අහන්න. right? එතකොට ඔන්න question එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට මේ column එකේ අපි response එක indicate කරන්න ඕනේ. So they have to say either yes or no. මේක එක්ක yes කියන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් no කියලා කියන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට ඕකනේ මෙතන තියෙන தත්ත්වය. යම් කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයකට yes or no ද response එක අහන්න. එතකොට ඒක yes or no කියලා තිබුණොත් response එකක් කරලා තියෙනවා warning message එකක් එන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒ නිසා අපි කියනවා model need to indicate null value. Otherwise the text message response must be yes or no should be appear. Response must be yes or no කියලා පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ. right? warning message එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. නැ ඒකත් අපිට ඇත්තටම if භාවිතා කරලා කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ. අපි හිතමු මෙතන yes කියලා තිබ්බා කියලා දැනට කොහොමද? නම් අපිට පුළුවන් if function එක ගන්න. ඒතර මෙතනත් condition දෙකක් තියෙනවා yes or no. එහෙනම් එකක් තිබුණත් හරිනේ yes තිබ්බත් හරි no තිබ්බත් හරි. දැන් ඒක couple කරන්න වෙන්නේ or function එකත් එක්ක. You can type or and you can expand the or and give the condition. now අපි conditions එක දෙමු. එකක් මේ cell එකට දාන value එක equal වෙන්න ඕනේ yes වලට. යම් කිසි වචනයක් type කරනවා නම් පුතාලා ඒක double quotes වල තමයි ගහන්න ඕනේ right? ඒකට මම ඔන්න C19 cell එක ගත්තා equal double quotes open කරා yes කියලා type කරනවා. yes. තිබුණත් okay. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒ cell එකම අපි කියනවා no කියලා තිබ්බත් හරි.
Excuse sir.
yes පුතා yeah.
May I share my screen?
Regarding this one.
Yeah.
So let me first do this and let's share that later, right? The maker level one share that, right? Good. So ඔන්න පුතාලා අපි conditions දෙක දුන්නා. Yes or no we have entered. So once you give the condition, just go back to if එකට ආපහු යන්න. ඊට පස්සේ යනවා value if true. value එක true නම් කොහොමද කියන්නේ? මොකද කියන්නේ? value if true නම් indicate null value. null value කියන්නේ පුතා මොකුත් නැහැ කියන එක. So null value එකක් අපි ගන්නෙ කොහොමද? It's like this. You need to open the double quotes at the same time close the double quotes. Double quotes open කරලා close කරා නම් මොකුත්ම එන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකට ඒක තමයි null value එකක් කියන්නේ. නමුත් මොනවා හරි මෙතන yes or no කියලා නැත්නම් අපි කියන්න ඕනේ your response must be yes or no. Your response must be yes or no. Yes no කියලා දාන්න. උදාහරණ මතක ඇති online application එකෙන් fill කරනකොට මේ වගේ දේවල් දැකලා ඇතිනේ. say okay. දැන් අපි say okay right. දැන් yes කියලා දාපු නිසා කිසිම දෙයක් නෑ. අපි බලමු no කියලා දැම්ම කියලා. ඒත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි તો වෙන මොනවා හරි දෙයක් දැම්ම කියලා. true කියලා දැම්ම කියලා. yes. So it is something different to yes or no then the message comes. අපි તો මොනවත්ම enter කරේ නැහැ කියලා. එතනත් කියනවා. නමුත් yes කියලා දැම්මොත් it's okay. මොනවත් නැත්තම් message එක තියෙනවා your response must be yes or no. Right? ඒ විදිහටයි තියෙන්නේ. Yes. Okay. So that's it. Okay, now let me stop the screen sharing. Now you can take the yes, you can show them. So shall we witness your answer? I බලමු පුතාගේ answer එක. Okay, ask me here. Good. Right. Okay, you have taken here. This is how you have model, ne?
Yes.
තමයි model කරේ. ඒතකොට පුතා අපි අර වගේ දෙයක් තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. Yes, but you thought that there are several students. The response, yeah, that's even fine. Good, good, appreciated. So then, can we go to the output response section? Null response, yeah. All right, you have type it as null. Ne? දැන් මෙතන අපි null value එකක් කියන්නේ මොකුත් නැහැ කියන එක, right? So therefore, you can just remove the null over there. What is typed as null? You can remove it. Yeah, just keep the double quotes open. Now, no space. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Even the same thing can be done for the rest. Good. Okay, very correct. So you have done it perfectly. Good job. Very correct.
I use the formula
Okay.
typing method.
Typing method in sense you type them in the O if function, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even fine. Yeah, you take the function, then you go to the logical test. In that, you open the O, and then you typed the first test and the second test, and close the brackets, and move to the what if it is true, what if it is wrong. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You have done it perfect. Good job, Buddha. Appreciated. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. So it is about the if functions coupled with O function, or even I would say it is if function coupled with O function and N function. No? Right. Now let's continue with the rest. So thereafter we came to the nesting if function. So in that, what was the decision criteria? There I told you the nested if must be applied in an instance for a particular business scenario, right? There are more than two outcomes. So far you have seen that when it comes to the if function, if you take the basic if function, or even if you take the if function coupled with AND function or OR function, what you could witness, there were only two outcomes. Either what if the test is satisfied, what if you fail the test. එතකොට අපි දැක්ක සෑම අවස්ථාවකම තිබුණේ පුතාලා outcomes දෙකයි අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් සමහර අවස්ථා තියෙනවා outcomes දෙකකට වඩා වැඩි තත්ත්ව. So there are certain instances where you would see more than two outcomes. So if that is the case, the way out is the nested if. The classic example is an examination scenario. අපේ examination scenario එකක් ගත්තොත් එතන අපි දකිනවා for a particular student there can be different outcomes. So depending on the result that particular person may take. So there are different outcomes, yes, and particular student may eligible for one out of them. So here we have given an example where we have taken student A, B, C, D, E, and F, and that what you need to do, you are given the grading system as well. If a particular student obtain more than or equal 70, A grade, more than or equal 50, B grade, in the sense 50 to 69, more than 40, 40 to 49, C grade, below 40, it is F grade. Develop a model to calculate the grades of a student. So again, I ask you to work this out as a class activity. Then if you had tried that, we can see. Are there anyone who tried that with us? Then we can look into that. If anyone had tried that, yes, you can show your answer over there. Let's witness your answer. Yes, how about Hemali? Yeah, yes, Tirunia, right? Okay, thanks. Okay, very good. So you have taken the student marks, no? So the given student marks is like 75, 25, 55, 46, 89, and 39. Good, right? Then you can see the conditions. It is actually, we could say that those are, yeah, it's even, it can be a kind of condition as well, yeah. Right. So then A, B, C, how about, yeah, A, B, C, and F is given, no? Right, okay. 70, 50, 40, 0, okay. Right, you have taken the lower threshold, good, right. Now let us go to the first student, A. Let us go to A, grade A, student A, the grade. Can you take the mouse point over there, right, okay. Yeah, click on that, yes, double click, you can double click on that. Right, there it shows you the formula. No, this is how you have taken the B3 cell, then you test that whether it is greater than I2, right? Okay, first you test whether it is greater than 1, then if that is the case, you have assigned them with H2, then if not, okay. So that let me suggest, so can you show us how you work that answer out? අපි බලමු පුතා ඒක answer එක කරපු විදිය. In the sense, yeah, we can see that. So shall we work that out? ඒක අපි පුතා පොහොසරයක් මෙතන කරමුද? You can just delete the answer that is out there. You have done it perfectly correct for the benefit of others. So shall we show how this answer you have performed? Yeah, good. Yeah, you can take. Okay. You took a if function. Okay, great. Then you expanded that. Then you go for a logical test. You test whether this B3 cell is greater than or equal 70, right? Okay, good. Then you, yes, you make it constant. You make it absolute, right? Good. Then you went to the outcome. What was the outcome? You said that if that is the case, assign that student with a A grade. Okay, correct. And you made it constant, right? Then you go to the false value be false. Wait there for a while. Wait there for a while. Thereafter, what you so here you can see that Buddha, now we cannot take if that particular test is not getting satisfied. You cannot say that is B, because the problem is if your marks is more or less than 50, even you can go for a C grade. Even if the marks is less than 40, the student must be eligible for a grade F. So therefore, you cannot exactly say that if it is not A, it is B. So therefore, there are many more outcomes. Hence, having go to this value with false cell, you are taking the if function. Okay, good. Continue with the right. You took the if function. Then again, you test the same one, greater than or equal to 50, right? Then you make it constant, good. And you are going to assign grade B. Again, you cannot say it is C because even the if can be the case. So therefore, you take another if function, right? Then you are going to check the same thing, greater than or equal 40. If that is the case, then you are going to assign that person with a C grade. Great. Then there's only one option is left. So therefore, you can simply say, if none of these conditions are getting satisfied, say, assign that person with the F grade. Great. Very good, Buddha. Right. You can say okay. And you can simply drag them. Yes, perfect. Good job. Right. You have done it very nice. You have done it very nice. So thank you. Thank you very much. So, right. If you have any question on this, yes, we can look into that. Are there anything that any of you are not comfortable with? So if it is not clear, then yes, you can let us know. Then we can look into that. So the very purpose is to get the questions clarified. Right? Does that make sense? Fine. Okay, hope you all are doing good, right? Okay, then let's continue. Then we start the sum if, count if, average if, sum ifs, and average ifs. Then starting from the sum if, and there's a very basic. So here, when it comes to sum if function, what it does, the sum function basically helps you with taking a total. Then if function would help you to test a particular condition. Then if you take the sum if function, what it does, if a particular condition gets satisfied, a particular criterion gets satisfied, it helps to take the total. That's what the sum if function does. Sum if function. So we discussed certain examples out there, and even there was one activity, and I simply asked you to try that out. Yes, if anyone has tried that activity 6, other than the students, those who have shown their answers. Yes. Yes, Hemali. Hemali, yes, you have raised the hand. So can you show us with the answer for the activity 6? Activity 6 answer. Did you manage to do that? Even someone else, if Hemali has not done that. The ones who have not contributed so far, yes. So make it interactive, Buddha. So then it's going to be interesting. So interesting, right? So then we can learn from each other. So even you may come up with very innovative ways to do that, right? Yes. Anyone who has tried that? Yeah. So without taking much time, even we have some more question to be discussed. Yeah. වැඩි වෙලාවක් ගන්න තියම් පුතා අපි activities වලට. Yes. So suggesting that you did not attempt it. Is that?
I did it, sir.
You did that, Fuda. Yes, in fact, I saw that, and I did not want you to share that because you have contributed. So would like everyone to contribute for this, right? So everyone must take a genuine interest in what you do, right? So we are putting our best. So therefore, we would expect even you to contribute for that, right? So why is that? It's really strange that. So usually the diploma students, they contribute, right? So please keep that momentum going on. Right, what about Lahiru? Did you attempted that? Lahiru? And Manisha? So if you find it difficult, so you need to let me know. Or if it is purely based on your negligence, okay, even I can stop this. I can simply let you to depend on the video recording because that is our responsibility, right? So we are taking one step further and coming in front of you and discussing these things. So we are doing that for your betterment, right? For your benefit. So if you are not ready to accept that, if you do not find any value on this, in order to comply with the requirement, we can just do the video recording, and that's our duty. So we can simply perform our duty and we can stay silent, right? But we are not doing that. We are every 2 weeks time, in every Sunday, in the morning, we are coming in front of you and we are ready to discuss the question. But if you are not interested, yeah, okay. Right, then Thirunya, yes, can you please show that, Buddha? Yeah, so I saw that you have done that. Right, okay. So here the activity, you have different categories. It's the vegetables, the fruits, beverage, vegetable. Likewise, there's a kind of a database, right? Then the question asks, write a formula to sum of the sales of all the foods in the fruit category. In a fruit category එකට අයිති වෙන සියලුම sales වල total එක ගන්න කියනවා. So therefore you need to take a total. So therefore the sum function must be there, but it depends on a particular condition. So that condition is fruit. So therefore you need to go by the sum. Okay, right. Can you expand that formula of the right? First, you have applied, I think the range name would have applied. So therefore you have select your range as a category. Good. Then the criterion you have specified, that is A27, perfect. And then the sum range, that is sales. So once you see the fruit category, you can see 800 and 1200 out there. So it's perfect. 2000 comes over there. Great. Then the vegetable, write a formula to sum of the sales of all the foods in the vegetable category. Again, you take the range, that is category. Good. Criteria, vegetable, you are going to search over there. Then you are going to take the sum. It's sales. So there we have 2300, 5500, and even 1200, 5000, 7000, 8000, 8000, 9000. Yes, perfect. Good job, Putta. Done it nicely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, so that's how we must do that. So thereafter, what we did, we continue with the activities. It's activity number 6. Then you had something similar to that, that is countif function. So there, you know, the count function we use to count the number, right? The if, that is to test a particular condition. Then the countif means if a particular condition gets satisfied, what must be the total? That's what it looks at, right? Then there was a simple activity, that is you have given the several fruits and also the number involved there. Then you've been asked to work out, write a formula to count the number of cells with apple. Apple කියලා තියෙන cells කීයක් තියෙනවද කියලා ගයින්ද කියනවා. Write a formula to count the number of cells with a value greater than 55. 55 වලට වඩා වැඩි value එකක් තියෙන cells කීයක් තියෙනවද කියලා count කරන්න කියනවා. If anyone had tried that other than the ones who have contributed so far, then you can show the answer. Yeah, if anyone would like to share the screen. Yes. Right. Okay, it seems that no one. So then it shows that you are not interested in continuing with the activity. Okay, let us stop the discussion on the lecture material over there. So yes, you're going to show that. No, okay, good. Right. Thank you very much. Who is sharing screen? Right. It's Rohi, right? Okay, good. Okay, you're going to count. So let us see how you have managed to done that. You have taken, right? Then you take the effects. Okay, you have expanded the formula. Then you are going to take the range. So you have applied the range name. So therefore, you type name over there. Then the criterion you have given apples. And there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 apples are there. Good. Similarly, when it comes to the number greater than 55, so you have taken the range as the number, correct, perfect. Then the criterion you have applied over there, greater than 55. So if you look at the instances where it is greater than 55, you can see 75 over there, 86 over there, 65 and 66. Yes, perfect. You have done it perfectly, Buddha. Good job. Right, thank you very much, right? Okay. So you are taking interest on that. Okay, let's continue even with the rest. Right. So if you look at the next one, so we discuss countif, then average if. So it is again pretty straightforward. Here what we are going to do, average function help us to take an average. If function help us to test a condition. Then average if means, so if a particular condition gets satisfied, what must be the average? So there we have the one last activity over there, activity 8. So how about that? If anyone has tried that, we can see the activity 8. Yeah, one can show that, and we can move on to the other class activities. So there are some interesting questions out there. Yes. So quickly show that. Anyone who has tried that? Yes, anyone who has tried that? If you want to share that. Right, okay. So let us move on to the class activities, right? Okay. So what about the class activities? So in the last one, it's about the decision logics. There were 2 activities, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to share that. Yeah. Right, you can see the first one, it's a very interesting one. The following information shows the maximum cost and maximum repair days that S&S Enterprise allows for repair of their 3 types of machinery. එතකොට S&S Enterprise එකට තියෙනවා පුතාලා විවිධ machinery types, machinery type A, B, C, ඒ වගේ විවිධ machine types තියෙනවා. ඒත් එක්කම එයාලා අඳුනගෙන තියෙනවා යම් කිසි රිපෙයාර් එකක් ආවොත් එයාලා ඉන්කර් කරන්න රෙඩි මැක්සිමම් රිපෙයාර් කොස්ට් එක. එයාලා මැෂින් අපි හිතමු A එකේ රිපෙයාර් එකක් එනවා කියලා. එයාලා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම උපරිම වියදම් කරන්නේ රිපෙයාර් එකකට ලක්ෂයයි. ඒ වගේම මැක්සිමම් ඩේස් එයාලා allow කරන්නේ දවස් 10යි. එයාලට ලක්ෂයක් ඇතුලේ දවස් 10ක් තුල රිපෙයාර් එක කරගන්න ඕන. ඒතකොට ඒක තමයි එයාලගේ මැක්සිමම් ටොලරන්ස් ලෙවල් එක. එතකොට machine type B නම් ඒක 50000යි දවස් 5යි maximum. C නම් 250000යි දවස් 8යි. ඔය විදිහට තමයි යාලා plan කරලා තියෙන්නේ. The SNS enterprise invites quotations from repair service providers in the following format. එතකොට යාලා යම් කිසි format එකක් prescribe කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ format එකෙන් quotations call කරනවා. එතකොට ඒකේ නමක් දාන්න ඕනේ service provider ගේ machinery type එක කියන්න ඕනේ maximum repair cost එක කියන්න ඕනේ maximum days to repair කියන එක කියන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට අපි උදාහරණයක් මම දීලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපි හිතමු ඔටෝ ලංකා කියන එක. එයාලා ඔන්න එවලා තියෙනවා quotation එකක්. ඊට පස්සේ පුතාලගෙන් අහනවා develop a model to evaluate the quotation in the following format. එතකොට quotation එකක් evaluate කරන්න අපිට හදන්න කියනවා model එකක්. එතකොට මේ model එකේ when you provide the inputs of machinery type, maximum repair cost and maximum days to repair, the model output need to display the accept or rejection of the service provider. එතකොට පුතාලා මේ quotation base කරලා ඔයා මේ machinery type එකයි maximum repair cost එකයි maximum days so you enter කරොත් decision එක දෙන්න ඕනේ whether you are going to accept this particular service provider or not. ඒක තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. So it's a very comprehensive question. Yes, I would like first to give opportunity to you, then followed by the discussion. මම කැමති මුලින්ම කවුරු හරි දෙක් එක් කරපු කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් share කරන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපි බලමු. Good. Okay. Asmi, yes, thank you. Right. ඊට මුලින්ම පුතා inputs විදිහට අපේ දැනට තියෙන තත්ත්වය ගත්තා. right. එතකොට A B C කියලා machine තුනක් තියෙනවා. maximum repair cost, maximum days තියෙනවා. Okay. අපි බලමු කොහොමද addition එක ගත්තේ කියලා. right. rejection එකට ගියා. right. So there you have taken if and. okay. එතකොට if එක දැම්මා and condition එක දැම්මා. below condition තුනක් satisfy වෙනවද කියලා decision එක ගත්තා. If not, you taken another if and you test that and taken. Yes, so that sounds really good. Yeah, very correct. Very correct. You have done it very nicely. Right. Now let's try. අපි try කරලා බලමු මොනවද. පුතා enter කරන්න බලන්න අතන input එක C කියලා අපි enter කරමු. Let's say machinery type is C. Then let's say repair cost is 200,000. 200,000. 200,000. Then maximum days, let's say 5. Right. Perfect. It works. Let's say maximum days 10. Right. Very correct. So you have done it very nicely. So here the main learning outcome is, so you have coupled here two functions, what you have learned. So you have learned nested if function as well as the AND function. Now this is an instance where you have to couple the if function, the nested if, with the AND function. If function එකයි AND function එකයි couple කරලා තියෙනවා. Very correct, very correct. Okay. So having keep that, Buddha, shall we show the class? So how you work that out? අපි ඒක පෙන්නමු පුතා class එකට කොහොමද ඔයා work out කරේ කියන එක. So let's get into a different cell and let's work out the formula. When cell එකට ගිහලා formula එක work out කරලා පෙන්නමු. Right, okay. First you take if function, okay? Good. Right. If function එක තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ then you take AND, okay? Then you right for the let's you are doing it perfectly correct. So shall we expand that and show? Then it would be more convenient, huh? Right. Okay. take that if okay. No, yeah, just type if is okay, right? Okay, just take that. Then yeah, you can take AND function even, yeah, and right. Okay, now enter the logical test. Okay, first condition, you test whether it is equal to type A. Okay, right. Even press F4. So what do you call that? Yeah, make it constant. Right. You can even just type F4. It works. Just remove that dollar mark. Yeah, okay. You could have easily done having just click the F4 button.
I couldn't use.
Is that
Yeah,
F4 button? It's not available with you.
not available.
Etc. Right. Sorry. Right. Okay. Then proceed with the way you did that. Good. Okay. You take if and right. Okay. Logical test 1. Test it whether it is equal to A. Okay. Fine. Good. You make it constant. Great. Then the logical test 2. You test whether this maximum repair cost is you need not to put that පුදා ඒක අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැහැ නිකම්ම type කරන්න less than should be less than or equal, no, not greater than. It should be less than or equal to maximum repair cost. Okay, then you can make it constant, which is not difficult. Right, now moving to the third condition. You are testing maximum days whether it is less than or equal to the days. Okay, now yeah, okay, right. So once you're done with the test, don't say okay, just go to the if, click on go to the if, yeah, yeah, right, click on that, yeah, that's fine. So if it is true, then you are going to say yes, go to the value if true, with the right value if true, yeah, it's over there. Value if true, you are going to say accept. Okay, right. Then you are going to the value if false. Again, you are going to take another if function, right? You're going to test again, and has to be taken, right? Okay, test equal, okay, for then බලනවා ඒක දෙවෙනි machine category එකට fit වෙනවාද කියන එක, right? Then the cost must be less than or equal to 50,000. Okay, good. And yeah, good. And the third test, you're going to see the maximum days must be less than or equal to the maximum days of repair. Okay, okay, right. Now you can simply go to the second if that you have taken, just go there and click them. That's it. Now you can go to the value if true, just type it. Okay, accept. Right, if that happens, you can say accept that as well. Right, then you are going to third one. No, you need to go to the if false, go to the if false, right? Take another if, and also another and, right? Now you are going to give the condition, okay, whether it is equal to C. Okay, right, then you're going to see whether this maximum repair cost is less than or equal to the 250,000. So our maximum cost that we are ready to pay. Good. Right, then logic 3. What about the maximum days? So it should be less than or equal to less than or equal. Okay, good. Right. Okay, now we can click on the third if. Third if that you take. Yeah, right. Now you can say what is the value if true. It's accept. Value if false. Okay, make it constant. Great. Value if false. Reject. Okay, that's how you manage to do that. Very correct. Very correct, right? You have done it. Very nice. Perfectly correct. Perfectly correct. Very good. The same answer comes. So now let's change maximum days to say 5. Yeah, it works. No, so it shows you have done it perfectly. So this is exactly what I expected, and you have done it nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, Asmi. So if you have any questions on that, now it's time to discuss. ඔයාලට ඒක කරගෙන යද්දි මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්න තිබුණා නම් අහන්න. මේ විදිහ තමයි අපි කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච විදිහ, right? So that's exactly the way we wanted to do that. Right, okay, seems you are fine with that. So now let's look at the second activity. Second activity, the second one, it's about the Silver PLC. No? The Silver PLC is a retail company who operates in USA. Recently, they have introduced 3 sales commission schemes as follows. Sales commission schemes තුනක් අඳුන්ලා දීලා තියෙනවා පුතාලා. බලමු මොකක්ද කියලා. Commission 1, the scheme that may be the scheme 1, right? Okay, commission 1. The scheme is based on the segment. The consumer segment subject to a 3% sales commission. Corporate segment subject to 2% sales commission. And home office subjects to 1% sales commission. එතකොට මේ different categories අපේ ඇති customer categories. ඒ එක customer category එකට අදාළ අපි ගෙවන sales commission එක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට consumer category එකේ යම් කිසි sale එකක් වෙනවා නම් අපි 103ක commission එකක් දෙනවා. Corporate segment එකට 102ක් commission එක දෙනවා. Home office segment එකට 1% commission එකක් දෙනවලු. Right. If this is the case, yes. So we would like to see how you have managed. So would like to see again the someone other than Asmi, probably Asmi would have done. So someone other than Asmi can show us the answer. answer So these are exam type questions. So if you can manage them really well, yeah, that's great. Yes, Buddha. So we would like to see that. Come on. So this is something that you are showing that to what extent that you have gathered this learning. So it's good for me to come into a kind of assessment whether you are getting this or not. So the feedback, this is the time to take the feedback. Okay. Just show us the answer. So without taking the time, right? It's really annoying, the wasting time. Yeah. So it means that no one other than Asmi has worked that out. Is that what it means?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Tirunya, yeah. Yes, Uta.
So in the previous activity, sir, in the previous activity, I'm getting an error. Can you please check where I have made the mistake?
Sure, Uta, sure. Yes, show us your answer. Let's see that. Right, okay. So here, if we look at, you have taken if and, that is correct. Then you have test B2, okay, equal to J. It should be yeah, equal to J2. Yeah, that's fine. Then the second condition, B3 must be less than or equal to K2. That's perfectly fine. B4, yeah, B4 it's less than or equal to L2. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. Then you said that take J8. If that is the case, J8, yeah, it's fine. Then thereafter you have taken this J9. This is where it's called. Remove J9 over there. මෙතන J9 කියන එකක් අරන් තියෙනවා පුතා. J8 වලට පස්සේ එතනයි වැරදිලා තියෙන්නේ. එතන රිජෙක්ට් කරන්නේ අවසානට පුතා. ඔක්කොම කන්ඩිෂන් ටික ටෙස්ට් කරලා ඉවර වෙලා. එතන මෙතන J9
එතන මේ රිජෙක්ට් වෙනවා කියන එක
නෑ රිජෙක්ට් වෙන එක අපි ගන්න පුතා ඔක්කොම කන්ඩිෂන් ටික ටෙස්ට් කරලා AND එකේ. right? එතකොට පළවෙනි එක බැලුවා ඒක නැත්තම් තව එකක් බැලුවා තව සෙට් එකක් බැලුවා තුන්වෙනි සෙට් එකක් බලලා තමයි රිජෙක්ට් කියන එක අන්තිමේටම දාන්නේ.
එතකොට මෙතන J9 ද?
ඔව් මෙතන මේක ප්ලස් එක හරිද පුතා ඒක චුට්ටක් බලන්න ප්ලස් එකද කමාවක් දෙන්න ඕනේ මෙතන. මම හිතන්නේ if එකටත් කමාවක් මම හිතන්නේ ඉන්න ඕනේ පුතා. පළවෙනි මෙතනට යන්න if දෙවෙනියට if තියෙන තැන ඔය එකත් අයින් කරන්න ඕනේ පුතා. එතන ඉන්න තියෙන J9 එකත් අයින් කරන්න. ඒත් එකම ප්ලස් මාක් එකත් අයින් කරන්න. කමාව තියන්න. කමාව තියලා කමාව පළවෙනි එකේ තර ප්ලස් මාක් එකත් අයින් කරන්න කමාව තියන්න. right okay. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයා දෙවෙනියටත් බැලුවා ටෙස්ට් එකක් ඔන්න ඊට පස්සේ කිව්වා ඒකත් ඇක්සෙප්ට් කරන්න. ඊට පස්සේ තුන්වෙනි කන්ඩිෂන් එක කරත් ගියා ගිහිල්ලා අපි කියනවා and මේ ටිකම ටෙස්ට් කරන්න. එහෙනම් J8 වෙන්න මේ තුනම එතකොට සැටිස්ෆයි වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් තමයි ඔයා මෙතන කියන්නේ J9 එක ගන්න කියන්නේ. yes now at 8 yeah B it's 55 yeah now change that to B 55,000 let's change it to 50,000 एक 50,000 कर right it works no yes so that is where it has gone wrong no now you got it no
okay, thank you
right okay
yes
and did you manage to do the second one කරගන්න පුළුවන් මොකද දෙවෙනි එක
so in that I started doing so but there are many commissions together so I couldn't manage to do it
right okay fine yeah that's good okay so then anyone else who has tried that yeah again it's asked me right so okay so good work Uta really appreciate okay so let us see it's about the three segments you have taken okay so let's see the first commission take it take the effects all right okay let's see you have taken first okay so let us do that again and see then that would be great yeah you take a function okay okay you first take a function right මුලින් පුතා if function එක ගත්තා ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න ඇති then you had to take is it kind of AND function shouldn't it be oh isn't it oh නේද පුතා එන්න ඕනේ customer categories තුනක් යන්නේ එතකොට එක එක segment එකට අදාළව consumer නම් තුනක් දෙන්න එහෙම නැත්නම් corporate නම් දෙකක් දෙන්න ඒ විදිහට නේ so you need to couple that with or නේ you can take if function it's equal if
sir I will check questions please wait
right sure Okay, you take if function, right? Then you have to take, then you can just type it. You type the O, yeah. Okay. So shall we take the capital O or? Yeah. Yeah, just go and type in the things. Yeah, okay. You take if function, then you take O function, then click on that, expand it. Expand then we can see have a better visual impact if you expand that. Okay. Now, so just go to delete the words what you have typed over there. Okay, and L1 is as well. Now click on O. Click on O in the middle and press F4. Yeah, go press F. Sorry, FX. Go and click FX. Click करना बता. You can see that is near the name box. FX. Yeah, good. Right, now you can enter the condition. Let's see what are the condition. You first take whether this consumer is equal to the consumer. Okay, that is one thing. So then you make it constant. Great. And then you take the second logical test. Yeah, just wait with if it is one, there is a particular outcome, no? Then so we have to do that just by using what do you call that? If nested if, isn't it? I will make a nested if use it's not the what do you call that O function. We need not to couple because there's one condition. It's based on the nested if, right? Okay, so let me take that. Make that the first right. You have done it using the if function, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So it was
I
where
use
I went wrong, right? Right. Yes, good. You take that and you take, yeah, very correct. Right. So let me show.
multiply and
Yeah, done it very correct. So shall we show that again? So go to the H and work that out and show that to the others. Yes. So it is where I have gone wrong. Sorry for that. Okay, you take if no O is needed. Ne? No O is needed. O අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද? Nested if ne අපි කරන්නේ. O එකක් අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Just equal if. Okay, you can expand that. Okay. Click if, take if, yeah, then double click on the if, yeah, then take fx, fx with that, yeah, right. Okay, now you can give the logical test. So the first test, what you are going to see, yes, you are going to take the consumer, you are going to see whether it is equal to the consumer. So if it is equal to the consumer, what you are going to do with that? Right, if it is true, what you are going to do, you are going to take the sales and you are going to apply, multiply it by the commission. Yes, very correct. Let us make it constant. A constant very true. Yeah, right. Then you move on to the what if false. You need to go to false. Before you take that, go to the false. Wrong. We did it wrong. So just remove this if. Right, you need to put the comma. Yeah, remove that if. Yeah, okay. Now go to the value be false. Click on the value be false. In the formula, value be false. Yeah. Then go to if yeah. So it says that it is invalid. There's a mistake over there. You can see with the M1 must be there, no? In the previous one, just type one over there. Right. Now it's fine. Yeah. And also this dollar mark must come before 1. type $1. Okay, right. Then you are going to what if false. Right, okay. Then the logical test, click on the logical test. Yeah, you do okay. Is equal to the corporate. Yeah, fine. You're going to make it constant. Right. Then what if value is true? Then you are going to apply for the sales multiplied by the 2% commission and make it constant like you did earlier. Okay. Right. Then the third thing, it's about, again, you might have to take, yeah, good. You're going to test whether this segment is equal to the home office. If so, good. If so, you're going to take the value. So this sales getting multiplied by that. Yeah, good. Make it constant. Yeah. Then what if value is false? That is going to be 0. Right? Now it's going to be 0. Okay, you can say okay. Yes. Right. So there it gives you exactly the same answer. So now you can simply drag it, or otherwise you can go to the corner and double click it. It's even going to work. And the corner, yeah, double click, yeah, the same answer. So even if you drag the same effect, even if you double click, yes. So there it gives you the same answers what you have taken, and you have done it perfectly. Right? Good job, Asmi. You have done it nice, very nice, right? So there you have worked out the first commission. It was just the use, it's just by using the nested if. Okay, good job. Right, how about the second one? Now let's look at the second one, right? So in the second one, it says that the commission to it except the sales made in California and Kentucky state, other state sales subject to a sales commission of 5%. එතකොට කැලිෆෝනියා සහ කෙන්ටකි කියන ස්ටේට් වල සේල්ස් හැරෙනකොටගෙන අනිකුත් සියලුම සේල්ස් වලට 5% කමිෂන් එකක් දෙනවලු. එතකොට අපි කියන්න ඕන මොකක්ද? එතකොට එකක් එක්ක මේක කැලිෆෝනියා වෙන්න බෑ, අනිත් එක ඒක කෙන්ටකි වෙන්න බෑ. ඔය දෙක නොවන ඒවට අපි දෙන්න ඕනේ sales commission එක 5%. So then you have to go by this if not, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. You take if, then it's a O. It's not and පුතානේ O. එක්ක කැලිෆෝනියා එක්ක කෙන්ටකි නේ. නිසා ඒක and O එක ගන්න ඕනේ අපි, right? You need to take the O function. Yeah, good. Then you can expand it. Expand the right. Then you have to say, referring to the state, it should not be equal. You need to share, it should not be equal to Kentucky. Yeah, good. Okay. That is one thing. Yeah. So that is one condition. One thing, it should not be Kentucky. Okay. Right. Then the other thing, it should not be even California. Okay. Good. California is right. Now you can go back to if. No, don't click OK. Just click on if. Yeah. Value if true. You're going to say, if that is the case, apply 5% to the sales. Yeah. Otherwise, 0. Right. Okay. But the commission counts, no? No, it can't be and puta. And තාපුවම මේ conditions දෙකම satisfy වෙන්න ඕනේ. දෙකම satisfy වෙන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ සමහර වෙලාවක. එතන අපිට එතකොට O එක තමයි බලන්න ඕනේ. We need to check. Sometimes it might not have taken. We may need to that apply. Yeah. So can I take that? Mamputa share karanada? Right.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So let's look at the second one. But it has gone wrong. Yeah. Okay. So you worked out the first one perfectly, and the second one, let's look at that. So the one thing is that it can't be the Kentucky, right? And also the other thing, it can't be the California, right? And it is going to be 5%, right? That's the commission. So then you are going to say, in this particular situation, you are going to test if or you're going to take or function and expand it, and you're going to see the first logical test whether this B2 is not equal to the Kentucky. So then it says false, no? It's because it's equal, so therefore it seems that it's not being taken. So in such an instance, what you need to do, you need to keep some space and type ampersand and press that. B2 and then the Kentucky. No, it says invalid, no? B2 is equal to Kentucky. It's true. All right, okay, but it has come. It's fine. No, let's say it's not equal to Kentucky. Yeah, good. Then the second test, you're going to check the same thing. It is not equal to California. Yeah, it's true. If any of these conditions satisfied, then අපි එකක් කිව්වා මේක Kentucky වෙන්න බෑ කියන එක. අනිත් එක අපි කිව්වා මේක California වෙන්න බෑ. Except the sales made in California and Kentucky state, other state sales subject to a sales commission. So make Kentucky no not saha make California no not අපි කියනවා commission එකක් දෙන්න කියලා කීයක්ද from the sales apply 5%. If false, it's 0. But the commission comes, yeah. So irrespective of the state that comes, no?
When you drag down, sir, when you drag down, it's getting corrected, sir.
I mean, yeah. So here we need to make it constant even. Let's see. F4. It's not say oh. No, but the point is that first one we cannot give ne Kentucky නම් දෙන්න බැහැනේ. එතකොට Kentucky නොවෙන්න ඕනේ කියන එක අපි කිව්වා. So it should not be the California. නමුත් ආන්සර් එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා ඒකයි වෙලේ. එතන මිස්ටේක් එකක් තියෙනවානේ. සියලුම ප්‍රාන්ත වලට work out වෙනවා. That's a problem. So let's keep it for a while and let's see the third one and let's come back to the second one. Huh? The commission 3, it says that the consumer segment from California who purchases tables or corporate segment from New York who purchases machines eligible for 7% discount. Consumer category, so here you have several conditions. The segment, it has to be the consumer. The segment must be consumer. Okay. Then the state, it's going to be California. The state has to be California. Okay. Then it also have the purchases tables. Product has to be the tables, right? So this is one thing. If that is the case, or even the segment is corporate, and from New York, so it is better to take them copy and take ne. Abhi copy karla gattot tamai ek hari buta nathang there can be format differences, so the answers might not come as we expected. It's New York, and the machines. Product is going to be machines, right? So this is the situation. It says that so if these two conditions are there, they are eligible for 7% commission. So අපි කියනවා යම්කිසි customer කෙනෙක් consumer category එකට නම් අයිති වෙන්නේ California state එකේ tables කියන product එක නම් ගන්න මේ conditions තුනම satisfy වුණොත් එයාට දෙනවා 7%. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒ customer corporate New York machines number chase කරලා තියෙන එයාටත් මේක හම්බ වෙනවා. එහෙනම් මෙතන අපිට and සහ or couple කරන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට අපි ගත්තොත් if එක ගන්න වෙනවා පුතාලා third එකට, then you need to take the and conditions තුනක් තියෙනවා. So then you can expand on that. Expand කරන්න පුළුවන්. The first condition, you are going to check whether this segment is equal to consumer, F4. In the logical test 2, whether the state is equal to California, F4. Third one, the product equal to tables. We can go to the if. If that's satisfied, you can say what you're going to do. You are going to allow the sales a commission of 7%. 7% commission එකක් දෙන්න කියනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් you can again take if no. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා බලන්න කියලා logical test එක. What about this category is whether it's equal to corporate. කියන එක බලන්න කියනවා. And the state, sorry, whether the state is equal to the New York කියලා බලන්න කියනවා. Sorry, I have not taken the and no. And එකක් ගත්තේ නැහැ පුතා, sorry, mistake. Having taken the new if function, you may have to take another and function. Right, okay. So you're going to test whether this category is equal to corporate. Then the second one, whether this state is equal to New York. Or the third one, the product is equal to machines. Okay. If that happens, if true, you're going to say apply this sales a commission of 7%. So otherwise it's 0. Right. Then බලමු මේක work out කරනවාද කියලා. Yes, I think it works. Sorry, I could have simply double click. So ඒකේ පුතාලා අපිට පේනවා දීලා තියෙන condition. දැන් අපි බැලුවොත් මෙතන එකක්වත් ඒ condition තුනම සපිරලා නැහැ. නමුත් මෙතෙන්ට ඇවිල්ලා බැලුවොත් consumer category එක California tables එහෙනම් commission එක applicable වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒක හරි. තව එකක් අපි බැලුවොත් මෙතන තියෙනවා consumer California tables එක හරිනේ. එතකොට corporate New York machines. එහෙනම් ඒක හරිනේ. එහෙනම් මේ තුන්වෙනි එකත් අපිට handle කරන්න තියෙන්නේ if සහ and වලින්. if සහ and වලින්. right? එතකොට අපිට issue එක තියෙන්නේ මේ දෙවෙනි එකේ නේද පුතා? ඒක චුට්ටක් බලන්න වෙනවා. සහ පළවෙනි එකත් අපි fill කරමු. පළවෙනි එකේ කොහොමද අපිට කරන්න තිබුණේ? as you worked out. The scheme is based on the segment, consumer segment, subject to a 3% sales commission, corporate segment 2%, and home office 1%. First එක අපි fill කරලා තියෙමු. ඒක consumer category එකද කියලා අපි බැලුවා. Yes, පුතා.
Commission 3 එකේ function එක පොඩ්ඩක් ආයෙ පෙන්නන්න.
Sure. Give me 1 second. Right. අපි බැලුවේ පුතා third එකට ආවහම අපි මොකක්ද කරේ? අපිට කියලා තියෙනවා යම්කිසි customer කෙනෙක් consumer category එකට belong වෙලා California state එකේ product tables නම් මිලට ගන්නේ එයාට 107ක් දෙනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් යම්කිසි customer කෙනෙක් corporate segment එකට අයිති වෙලා New York state එකේ නම් machines නම් මිලට ගන්න එයාටත් පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් මේ categories දෙකට තමයි 107 commission එක හම්බෙන්නේ. 107ක් commission එක ගෙවන්නේ මේ conditions fulfill වෙනවා. එතකොට අපි බැලුවේ if එකක් ගත්තා, පළවෙනියට and එකක් ගත්තා. එතකොට මේ conditions තුන test කරා. consumer, state, product කියන ටික බැලුවා. එහෙමනම් ඒ ටික satisfy වෙනවා නම් කරන්න ඕන දේ අපි කිව්වා sales වලින් 107ක commission එකක් දෙන්න කිව්වා. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි if false වලට ගිහිල්ලා ආපහු if එකක් අරගත්තා අර කලින් විදිහටම. ඊට පස්සේ බැලුවා මේක corporate ද New York ද machines ද කියලා. එහෙමනම් අපි කිව්වා යාට දෙන්න කියලා sale එකෙන් 7. ඒතර ওই conditions දෙක තියෙන කට්ටියට විතරයි අපිට හම්බෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට test අර පේනවා පළවෙනියටම logical test එක and එක අරන් අපි දුන්නා. එහෙමනම් ඒක මොකක්ද කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ false එක අරගෙන එතන if එකක් අරගෙන second එක test කරා right. එතන මොකද පැහැදිලි නැත්යක් තියෙනවද?
Thank you sir.
Right, good. Right, okay. then මම click කරන්නේ පළවෙනි එකත් right. ඒතර පළවෙනි එකේ අපි කිව්වා consumer category එකට අපි දෙනවා කියලා 3% sale එකක්, 3% commission එකක්. Then we had this corporate segment 2%, and the third one home office අපි කිව්වා 1% දෙන්න කියලා. ඒතර මේ විදිහට කියනකොට ඒකට අපිට ඇත්තටම if එකක් අරගෙන අපි easily handle කරගත්තානේ. So you have to take the if function and you test whether this is equal to consumer. If that is the case, you set that from this, give them a commission of 3%. If not, you had to take another if. You have to take another if function and you test whether this is equal to corporate. If that is the case, then what you did, you give them a 2%. Therefore, then value be false. Again, you had to do if function. Then you take this consumers whether it is equal to home office. Therefore, value if true. You set that from the sale, apply a commission of 1%. Therefore, value if false, it's going to be 0. Right? So that is the case. No? Yeah, it even comes, that is also fine. Now the second one, that was the problematic one. Except the sales made in California and Kentucky state, other state sales subject to a sales commission of 5%. Right? Because Kentucky wala වෙන්නත් බෑ, California wala වෙන්නත් බෑ. Then the other states are qualified for 5%. So when we write that, then what is the sensible way? අපි එක හිතුවොත් කොහොමද So එක condition එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. It's not equal to Kentucky. State is not equal to Kentucky. Allow them 5%. The other one is the state is not equal to California. Yeah, I find that what we have given is perfectly right, no? If or right, take that logical test, we are going to say that this is not equal to Kentucky. It's not equal to. No, even we could have managed that by using the nested if. No, update nested if link කරන්න. So we can go to this if, and we could say the logical test is we are going to say whether it is not equal to Kentucky. If it is not equal to Kentucky, then we could have said from the sales allow them a 5% commission. තර මේ විදිහට කියන්න තිබුණානේ. තර අපි එක ටෙස්ට් එකක් කරනවා මේක සමාන නැද්ද කියලා බලනවා Kentucky වලට. එහෙම සමාන නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා දෙන්න කියලා කමිෂන් එකක්. තර ඒත් එක්කම අපි බලනවා තව කන්ඩිෂන් එකක් if එකක් අරගෙන අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන් මේක not equal the California. California, if that is the case. No, we cannot do that. No.
So can we use and?
Yeah, we cannot do that. Ne? Yeah. And yeah. And both the condition has to be satisfied.
Both conditions not satisfied.
Both condition not satisfied. Ne? Is it a sensible way? Let's try that. If then you are saying that we need to take the AND function. Okay. That අපි කියනවා එක condition එකක් the Kentucky should not be equal to Kentucky, right? Okay. Then the second function, we are saying that the state is not equal to California. තර අපි කියන conditions දෙකක් බලන්න කියලානේ. F4. Right? Then we are going to say false. නමුත් එතන අර logic එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් ප්‍රශ්නයක් එනවා නේද? ඒක එකම condition දෙකක් එතන ටෙස්ට් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක. Right. But let us look at that. Yeah. Proceed with that. We take that and we are going to say the sales F4 and it is 0. Yeah, the answer comes, no? Answer comes. Florida it gets, Kentucky and California it's not getting it. Yeah, it works, ne? Yeah. So as you said, yes, that is perfect. So if you apply the AND condition, so it's going to work. The AND condition ekitana work kara. Good.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes, Buddha?
Sir, I'm not getting the commission 3 correct. Can you find the error if I share the screen?
Sorry?
I'm the third one. I'm getting it wrong, sir. Can you find where I have made the mistake?
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. So let us look at the second one a little and let's see. දෙවෙනි එකේ පුතා දෙවෙනි එකේ තන අපි AND condition එකක් දීලා ගත්තොත් අපි කරන්නේ conditions දෙකක් ටෙස්ට් කරන එක. ඒතකොට එක condition එකක් අපි කියනවා මේක සමාන වෙන්නේ නැහැ Kentucky ට කියන එක. Right? That's one condition. The other condition is it is not equal to the California. So the conditions දෙකම satisfy වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් තමයි අපි commission එක ගන්න. ඔව් එහෙමනම් හරි නේද පුතා. දැන් අපිට මේ second එක manage කරන්න වෙන්නේ and function එකකින්. right? if and තමයි couple කරන්න වෙන්නේ. ඒකට අපි o එක try කරා ඒක work කරේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා අපි මේක and එකකින්. third එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. right? අපි බලමු දැන් පුතා ඔයාගේ ප්‍රශ්න. right? good. right, thank you Asmi. You have managed to get it done, right? Yes, now you can share the screen with the one who is here. Okay. Right here, yeah, you have taken if and, that's fine. You test A2 equal K11. K11 is where? Okay, B2 equal K12. B2, right? Okay, K12. It's over here, no? It's over there. Yeah. Then it is C3 equal K13. Okay. Then if there is a case, yes. If and we have taken that, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it seems correct. පුතා මේක අර චුට්ටක් දාගෙන තියෙන එක ටිකක් complicated ඒකයි ප්‍රශ්නේ. issue එක ඔයා මේක categories ටික අරගෙන මේ table එක format කරගත්තා නම් හරි. මෙතන consumer ඊට පස්සේ state එක එන විදිහට ඒ විදිහට ගත්තා නම් හරි. දැන් මෙතන මේ ටික චුට්ටක් mix වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඔයාගේ එක චුට්ටක් හොයන්න අමාරුයි පුතා ඒකයි. So it's little difficult. If you have formatted that, then that would be quite easy.
Okay, sir. I'll try, sir.
Yeah. So here you can see the answer that is there in the one we have worked out. So probably you may be able to refer that, right, to the answer. The logic is same, yeah. That's right. Okay, then so let me upload this answer to the LMS so you can further refer it, right? Okay. So that is the class activities what we expect to discuss for the day, the 2 class activities. Yeah. Now I have one more important message that is regarding your first assessment. So as I told you that even indicated in the course outline, so we are going to take several assessments. And it's going to be a kind of a take-home exercise, right? Go to your subject. Right. So now I have just uploaded your first class assessment. So if you go to your subject, now you can see that the class assignment 1 is there. So if I'm just to open it, you can see that. So this is going to be the test. You can see that this assignment is going to give you 5 marks. So you need to work this out in Excel workbook, and you need to rename that using your registration number, and you have time till 23rd of March 2021 till 11:59 p.m. So you need to upload this to the LMS, and there you can see the several questions are being given. So you need to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions, and in order to perform that, you are given a database, that is the state database. that is also there. So you need to refer to that state database and work out the given questions. හරි. තර පුතාලට ඔන්න database එක දීලා තියෙනවා questions ටික තියෙනවා ඒ ඉස්සරහින්. ඒතකොට මේ questions ටිකට answer කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට මේ activity එකට ලකුණු 5ක් තියෙනවා. ඒතකොට ඔයාලට බොහොම පහසුවෙන් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. වැදගත්ම දේ තමයි ඔයා time එකට upload කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒතකොට time එකකින් පස්සේ එන කිසිම answer එකක් මම consider කරන්නේ නැහැ පුතා. ඒතකොට ඔයාලා time එක තියෙනවා 23 වෙනිදා 11:59 වෙනකන්. ඒතකොට අද 21 22 23. ඒතකොට දවස් දෙකක් තියෙනවා මේ activity එක කරලා upload කරන්න. Right? So make sure that you are going to try this activity out and you'll be uploading the answer by 11:59 p.m. 23rd of March 2021. So upload කරන්න පුතාලා මෙතන upload link එකක් මම create කරලා තියෙනවා. Class assignment 1 submission. ඒතර මේක click කරලා ගියොත් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් upload කරන්න upload කියලා option එකක් ඇති. ඔයාලට lecture මෙතන තියෙන add submission කියලා. මෙතන මේ add submission click කරා නම් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඒක upload කරන්න. Right? So that is the only way to submit the answers. The answer submitted elsewhere I'm not going to consider. So make sure to submit this through this given link. So if you have any question relating to the assessment, so please do let me know. මේ assessment එක සම්බන්ධයෙන් මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් පුතාලා දැන් අහන්න. It's a take home exercise, so you can earn the 5 marks. ලකුණු 5ම ගන්න පුළුවන්. සබ බොහොම සැලකිල්ලෙන් මේක work out කරන්න පුතා. time එක තියෙනවා. rush කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. හිමීට work out කරලා answer එක upload කරන්න class assignment submission. So if you have any question relating to the assignment, now it is the time. Ask any question and get them clarified. ඒක පැහැදිලි කරගන්න. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. Right. So it seems that you are fine. No questions on the assignment. So therefore, so do this well and go for the full mark. So probably when we meet the next time, I might be able to declare your marks. ඊළඟ class එකේදී මට පුළුවන් මේ වගේ marks declare කරන්න, right? Okay. Then so if you do not have any question, we can stop the discussion at this point. So I'll be uploading the discussion video to the LMS as well as I'll be uploading the answer to the class activities what we have discussed, right? Okay. Then thank you very much. See you in the next class.
Thank you.
Thank you.